Back in here at the high wall again. I already had a deer come at me right at first light. Not enough camera light, but just gray light right as the starting to get light in the woods. A dog came down from the high wall right behind me, came right down here, followed this trail back around. So I already had a deer moving through here, which was better than the last time we sat here. We didn't see anything, so at least we saw something already. I also looked up, and there's a tree stand legitly like 700 feet up in a tree. I don't know why he's that high up, but he is. I've never seen it in here before. If it's new, that means someone's been back in here a little bit. We've never run into anybody hunting back here, so not good that somebody's back in here. It could be, one of the reasons why this high wall has been pretty slow this year, if someone else has kind of been back in here a little bit. Never good to have people moving on you. We've got a permanent stand that we set up in August, which is when you could start hanging stands here in Nebraska. And it's all of 50 yards right over there, so if somebody came in and hung that right there, they could definitely see our stand and still hung theirs there, so I really don't feel too bad about hunting back in here, although if he is hunting in here, the bucks probably aren't going to be in here and we're going to have to change things up, but I hear deer walking somewhere. I hear deer walking, so I'm going to be quiet, but already had a deer come through. Hopefully we get some more movement, getting towards the end of October. Hopefully we get some rut movement. Some bucks cruising, or maybe just a little bit of something. See some deer, hopefully. that's good. We had some action already this morning. When that doe came in the dark this morning, I could hear two of them. And I only had one come down off that high wall and come down in here, and I heard another one. And I kind of expected it was probably a buck, kind of chasing her around just a little bit. And then just a little bit ago, I had that buck come in from right back here behind me. He probably, if he was with her, just kind of circled around back here and came around. He was definitely looked like he was a little charged up a little bit, like he had been following her in here a little bit. He was kind of walking, browsing just a little bit, but more, kind of searching around, like he had something on his mind that he was gonna go do more so than just browsing through the bedding area. So nice little buck. Came in here. I think he got my wind just a little bit over here. It's actually supposed to be going this way, so he would have got it anyway because he came in behind me. I'm expecting him to come right around this edge here, but he's coming in behind me. But nice small buck. Good to see some action. I got my grunt call, so I might use it here in a little bit. Just try to stir things up if there's any bucks close. If that buck and that doe are running around, maybe get things stirred up back over there and I can grunt something in. But good start. Still real early. Deer are moving through, even with the possibility of another hunter being here, which is good. Hopefully we see some more bucks and a little bit bigger buck. That's not what you want to have happen. I don't know what the heck he's doing. It's freaking 8:30 in the morning and he's down walking around. Doesn't have a bow. He's wearing camo, but doesn't have a bow. He's just walking around. I don't know if it's that guy, but he's coming in from over there, which is private. So, where he went, he's trespassing if he doesn't own what's right there, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't own what's right there. So, other people are hunting. It's public land. I get it. People are going to be walking around. They can go where they want to, but try to be courteous of when you're going to do it. If you're going to go scouting around, don't do it at 8:30 in the morning when people are still hunting. Do it in the middle of the day when no one's in the woods. So, like I said, I don't know if it's that guy that hung that stand right there, or what, but he either got permission from the guy on private to come and cross and get in here, or he's trespassing. I don't know. It was bound to happen at some point. Surprised we made it 4 years without someone making it back in here, and I think really the only reason someone's back in here is because they are coming off the private, legally or illegally, because no one's walking in the way we are because it's too far of a path. Interesting. We said the high wall never disappoints. That's kind of our tagline for this area back here. Most of the time, that's because we're seeing deer. But now it's changing to never disappointing because we're seeing people, and that's not good. Interesting. I realized that I forgot to film an ending when I walked out of there. Made it all the way home and didn't tell you how the hunt ended. Nothing too exciting happened. Nothing else came in after that guy came in on us. Sat there for another 45 minutes to an hour or so. Didn't see anything else. Snuck out of there. Found some good sign in an area close to where I shot my buck a couple years ago. So I kind of snuck my way through there. Found some good sign. Found some beds. So I think it's an area
where I don't think anybody's going, which is good after what happened at the high wall there. We found some beds, found some fresh sign, so I think that's an area we're going to go back to here pretty soon. So kind of disappointing that someone else was in there, but I guess it's public land, that stuff can happen. They can go where they want, we can go where we want. So we'll find some different areas, keep going back to the high wall because it's been a good spot for us. And it was an all right morning, saw a doe, saw a small buck. We'll keep after it. We're headed out west now. This weekend here, you'll see those videos pretty soon. Things are starting to cool down. Rut's starting to heat up a little bit, so it should get good here in the next couple of weeks. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, hit the like button and subscribe.